Hello, and welcome to an exciting announcement for an Adobe Commerce integration with Imgix. My name is Tom Dale, and I'm going to be taking you through a quick demo of the integration and showing you how to get it started. So, first off, you can actually get the integration from the Magento Marketplace right here. It's free to get from the Marketplace, and once you add it to your cart, then you'll get some basic instructions about how to set it up. You can also find some additional instructions in our documentation here, and this will help you with the process for installing it. Once it's installed, then all of your images will be on Imgix, right? Sounds real simple. Well, let me go ahead and show you an example site and show you how it's working. So you can actually go to magento.imgix.store to see this site live yourself. Right here, I have two tabs. One of them is optimized with Imgix, the other with the basic from Magento. So if I go to the Imgix side, I can inspect right here, and you can actually see that these images are serving different sizes based on what device resolution you're on, as well as what type of browser you're on. So you can see this image is being viewed at 215, and since I'm on a MacBook Pro screen right now, this is going to be a DPR2 device, so it's choosing to serve a 430. It's also going to be serving an AVIF image to you. So if we open that up here, you can see that. If I go to the network, here we go. You can actually see this image is AVIF. It will intelligently switch around depending what browser you're on. So if maybe you're on Firefox or Safari, it's going to show WebP. Maybe you're on IE, it'll show a JPEG or a PNG, depending if it has transparent pixels. And it's ultimately making the best decision it can for what the browser can handle. So by adding all these images here, what I'm focusing on is actually serving a high quality image and increasing the size of them based on the resolution to make sure they look good on mobile devices. You will see some quality reduction as I go, but that's a very good practice. It's called variable quality. And as you double and triple the size of an image, you should actually lower the quality just slightly. But I'm not doing this for compression purposes. I'm doing this just to variably adjust with the size of the image as the device resolution increases. You can actually now, I'm going to go to the network tab, and I'm going to refresh the site here and just see the weight of these images. So I have 10 product images here. And it has 11, I think it's counting the logo up there. So we're at 182 kilobytes. Now, if I go to this shop, first off, I assure you I'm using the exact same images on both sides. The thing is, I didn't do any Photoshop touching up or lighting or increasing here. Versus on the Imgix side, it's just intelligently doing that itself. So another added benefit of not having to worry about that Photoshop enhancement. Now, looking at the weight of these images, they actually weigh 226. So 226 compared to the 182, it's about 20% heavier for actually worse looking images, right? So again, we have these images. You can switch back over. These images are actually bigger, they look better, and they're being served a much higher resolution, and it's still 20% lighter. It's really a great thing to be doing for the shop, and it's an amazing job from Imgix here on my product images. So let me dig in to actually show what I'm doing here on the admin side. All right. So if I go to the catalog section, and then let's say I'm just going to add a new product. So when you scroll down to the images video section, you're now going to notice an add Imgix button. This is actually going to connect to where your storage exists, wherever that is. Maybe it's S3, Google Cloud, something like that. In my instance, it's S3. So I'm connecting to my S3, and I could now search by a bunch of different items, maybe their name, their SKU, what they are. You know, I could look up, you know, coffee cup or something like that, right? And it should find all of them here, yeah. Now, if I want to add one of these images, it's you just simply click it and press add image, and then it'll get added. I don't have to worry about doing any sizing or anything. It is a very large image I'm connected to. It's the original big image that I took with the camera. But I'm not worried about that because I know Imgix is going to optimize it and I don't have to worry about it. So let's just quickly, all shirts here, add some price, make sure there's a quantity so it shows up. And I'm going to add this to the Imgix image shop. Here we go. Let's save. So it should now show up live quickly in the actual Magento app here. So let's go over here and give it a refresh. Here it is. It's already here. You can now inspect it. Again, it's resized it. It's done everything. It's not worrying about what the original size is. I can even show you that if I go in here and remove everything, you can see it's a drastically larger image. This image, 5,000 wide by 38. It's a very high quality, nice image, right? But I didn't have to worry about that because Imgix optimized it, served it correctly right here. Even if I click in, then to the product page, we have a larger size, right? So again, not having to worry about it. It is serving it as Imgix. Nothing to worry about there. So a quick, simple add and it works. So how is that happening? Well, I can actually go to my stores and configuration, and you're connecting it via your API key, and then you're setting up default image sizes. Now I'm using, I don't remember what template, maybe the Lumens template. So these sizes are working for there. And I'm automatically changing the format. I'm enhancing the picture, right? That was what you would do in Photoshop to add the lighting and all the nice stuff there. On some of my smaller image options, I'm okay compressing them versus other ones I'm not, right? I'm doing different things in each area. So this is just a great way to apply all these changes to all your images at once. So I can give you another example of adding something really quick and seeing it display. For example, you can notice there's some, when I click in here, there's going to be some white space, a lot of white space around this image, right? Here we go, all this white space. Well, if I want to actually crop it all out, it would be pretty easy, or trim it out. I can use Imgix and do trim equals auto, and that'll intelligently, there you go, trim it all out and go to the edges. Now, if I want to apply that to all my product images, I can just simply go in here and add that, and trim equals auto. Let's save the configuration, and I think I'll have to refresh the cache maybe in here. Yep. Let's go in here. Let's flush this cache. And I'm just going to open a new page so we can still see the old one and compare it side by side, right? So let me go back to, was it magento.imgix.store? There we go. So I didn't change it here, just on the inside, right? Because this is the thumbnail. Now when I go into here, there we go. We can see it looks much more different, right? If I go back to the other page right here, here's all the white space. Here, the actual image, trimmed everything out intelligently, right? I think that was super easy, and it's doing it to all the products now. You can even, I can add it to everything. So if I even add it to these thumbnails, I could get it to do it here, to do it to this sticker. Let's even do that quickly. It's so easy. Go back to the stores, go to the configuration. So instead of putting it here now, I'm going to add it on my smaller images as well. So, and trim equals auto. Let's flush this one more time. So again, here's the page where it didn't do it to them, right? Let's switch to this other one. There you go. You can see it trimmed out everything and made them larger here, right? So what I'm pointing to the idea is that there are a whole slew of Imgix APIs, and Imgix not only is going to be optimizing the images and making them faster, you can apply all these intelligent changes to the images on the fly and have them work automatically. And it can all be powered easily through your admin portal here for Magento. Next, let me show you how easy it is to use Imgix with the page design builder. So I'm going to go to content here, and we'll go to pages. And I'm going to edit the home page. Now, if you remember for the home page, we have just this image here, and then these images running by right down here are their products. So if I want to add something between here and have it be an optimized Imgix image, I can do that here. So if I go to the content section and then edit with page builder, so I'll add, maybe I'll put a column in right here, and I can go to media and actually add Imgix image to each section. And it's going to be the same experience. Where you press, it's going to connect to wherever your images are stored, and you can choose them there. So we'll just pull up, we'll add this image, and then we'll add this one over here. You do need to put some basic ideas of what parameters you want to use, because all those other defaults are being applied to the product images. So I can do that by pressing the little gear here. So I wanted, I'm going to do 600 wide, 400 high. If you remember, I was doing the auto format compress, because these aren't product images, so I can compress them. And I'll go ahead and have it detect how to crop it if it needs to crop it to fit. Let's save that one. I'll do the exact same thing over here. All right, now let's go ahead and save. I should be able to just refresh over here. I can't remember if I need to do cache management or not. Nope, okay, yeah, here it is right here. So I've added these two images down here, and we can go ahead and inspect them. And so they're serving 600 by 400. We're doubling it for DPR2. We're doing the smart quality reduction. We're serving, depending on my resolution, the different formatting, doing everything here. So it's really great to see that not only when you add products with Imgix, does Imgix get added to those products, but even when you use the page builder, the items you put here are optimized in the same way. Well, so thank you so much for joining me on this quick demo. If you're unsure why to use Imgix, well, it's a visual API solution that is going to improve the site performance, the speed, the optimization of all your images. We saw in this example how for your Magento Store, I just lowered the image weight by 20%, and I even improved the quality of the images so they looked better, especially in mobile, serving those higher resolution images and looking great and still being lighter. It's so important, so key. By adding Imgix, you're also going to get the idea of all this other intelligent optimization, switching image formatting. It also includes a CDN for delivery as well. So you can actually get started by going to imgix.com. We have a free account. You can also go to our documentation to get basic info on setting up your Magento instance. Please watch any other videos on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.